Hello everyone, I'm RobtheMod and this is part 78 of Gran Turismo 6 on the PlayStation 3. Yes, it technically means it's now been 10 episodes since the series finished. For the first time. So yeah, we're doing Rainmasters in this. Apparently I came 4th in this and I never even bothered with these. So we'll see how this goes. What are the requirements? This car does not... I love category. Normal car. This doesn't meet it. Open only to rear-wheel drive, non-racing cars. How will I handle the unpredictable rainfall? Well, what I will do is I will pick something like the SLS AMG. And what I will do is I will go back in my SLS AMG and I will go to my garage, I will go to car settings and I will pick the tyres of heavy wet. That's probably the genius idea, unless this is not going to tell me I can't use those tyres. No, I can use those tyres. The typical opponents will be an LFA or Corvette Z06. I think this thing will beat that then. We'll find out. We're going to enter. Apparently I can't use those tyres then. That's annoying. That's really annoying. That is actually, like, bollocks. Right, let's do this then. Ah yes, the typical opponents that aren't actually there. Hope you enjoyed the earlier Gran Turismo 7, by the way. I've not recorded it yet, but it should have been the Sunday Cup. That's what I've got written down as the event, because I said before I tried it. I said in the last episode of this, I tried it and then I deleted the original save file. Oh, I should have deleted the original save file, unless it just cloud saves it or, like, you know, on the internet, and I can't actually delete the save file, which would be kind of annoying if I can't do that. But yep, this is certainly rainy. Right. I thought the SLS AMG was actually all-wheel drive, but I guess it's not. Maybe being in first person is not the best angle for this, because I would like to see the back of my car to find out if it's sliding. That would be the best. And yes, wasn't this like... There was an F1 race where this was like the weather, wasn't there? It was like last year. Oh, come on! You bumped me off the track! Is that why I had issues with this before? Did they bump me off the track? I can't remember. I know... Obviously, I only did one of these, and then I... Oh, we're losing the back end of this car. We're off the track. That's not going well. Right. If there's a lot of restarts, I may have to cut these out. I get the feeling there's going to be, isn't there? It's rain. I think my issue is I'm just impatient. I want to get to, like, first. And I don't spend the entire, you know, race doing it. Although, considering I finished 4th last time, I guess I never got to first. Maybe they were in a car that I didn't, like, that was way faster that time. Because obviously, that was like when I did that event and I basically had to be in the Toyota 7 to have any chance of, you know, winning. because the rest of it was just ridiculous. Cannot see anything in front of me. I can't even see the braking points, really. Oh, I might be able to get past these two here on the inside. Yes, I did. I was very happy there. Oh, there's another SLS AMG in front of me. Glad to see you're picking the same car as me, buddy. I'm going to try and follow your line then. Because I can... before I overtake you. Oh, there we go. Right, okay, we've got that weird Alfa Romeo that's got the ugly looking back. Sorry, it just does. It's a car in 8th. I'll have to look that up on the finish. I want to know what the hell this thing is. We're losing the back end again. Let's not accelerate coming out of corners. That's probably not... Yeah, we're losing the back end. That wasn't too bad. I didn't fully go off the track like I was expecting. I mean, I went off the track, but I was honestly expecting it to like spin and go just into a wall. The other thing is, do I have stability control on or off? Because I know I had to turn it off once for the to drift. I can't remember if I turned it back on. Then again, I don't think it would have helped me. If I finished 4th the first time, because that was way before this. Maybe this is the sort of thing that like B-Spec was for, because I cannot... I'm not clearly the best at driving in the rain. I think I did that for Rainmasters, was it? I feel like that was the name of the event. Yeah, you just can't, it's just spray everywhere. As we go off the track again. Well, I'm staying there, sorry. I think that's another SLS AMG in front of me, I can't tell. I know there's a braking point at some point here. Here it is. Yes, it is. It's an... Oh no, it's a SLR McLaren, I think. Well, you'd expect me to get past that. It's an older car. I can't believe they do not allow you to race in wet tyres on this. I mean, people will be like, that's cheating. It's exactly the sort of thing that wet tyres are meant for. You can tell live commentaries there, because my voice changed as I lost the back end. Can't see. If I hit this Aston Martin, it's its fault. No, I'm going off the track again. Alright, lightly accelerate out of this. And then we've got a brake here. It's a Zonda. And then an Enzo Ferrari. Come on, I've got to get past these two. Here we go. If I can get first here. The thing is then, I've got to be careful. Because I don't want to do any mistakes like that. I've got to hit the brakes, but it's not. Yep, I'm losing the back end again. I don't care if these laps don't count. Come on, McLaren. You're getting out of my way. There we go. It will be like, that's cheating. Sorry. going to be in first, and I'm going to just try and take it easy now. As soon as I come out of the corner, I'm not even going to accelerate. I'm just going to turn and just wait till the car's facing completely straight before hitting the accelerator. If I can. Because that McLaren is catching up to me. I can see it on the map. I don't know how I overtook it then. Oh, I gotta hit brakes in a second. There we go. I mean, I overtook it by hitting it on the side, let's be honest, but what does not help is using the curbs. It's telling me to use the curbs, but as soon as I use the curb, I can feel the front end of the car losing control. So I can only imagine, I assume Gran Turismo 7 has rain like this. But what I'm saying is, I can imagine just how Gran Turismo 7 feels with like the triggers and all that, because like I said, I've played it. I mean, you've seen it earlier today, hopefully. That's what's supposed to be scheduled, anyway. But I can just imagine sort of how that feels, like, because of the much better rumble than this controller does. Which isn't a knock on this controller. I mean, I can feel the front of this car going as I lose it, but it's... I suspect that it'll be a lot better. How are we 5 seconds ahead? How have we made that gap up? Gonna be very, very careful here on the last corner. Do not want to mess this one up. Right, here we go. And across the line. There we go. That's that finished. That took us 8 minutes. Plus the mistake on the first lap that resulted in a restart. 69,000 credits, 3 stars. What was the car in position 8? It was a TZ3 Strato. Okay, it's ugly as sin. Don't know why I said that, but it is. It's ugly. Sorry, if you can hear like wind in the background. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. It's very windy. Right. What we're going to do, I attempted this, it did not go well in the SLS AMG. The car just does not have the acceleration. However, I noticed that all the AI, the ones that are in first, were in the Huara here. So we're going to pick that. Because this is wrong, that's not the typical opponents at all. So yeah, we're going to enter. I'm also going to check to see my stability settings. Because that would be really useful if I could actually have them like help me and not, you know, people be like it's cheating, but no. Here we go. Let me put, I can only have racing tyres apparently. Active, what is active steering? It's off. Okay, putting it on. Duh. We're putting active steering on mild. I think that might help. I think that might be something that helps you steer. If that's what it is and I don't like it, I'm going to turn it off. But I think that's what it is. But yeah, there was people in the Carrara that were like just way ahead. It was like the McLaren F1 and the 2 Carraras were just gone completely. Yeah, this took a few attempts. Let's see if I can actually do this. I don't want to do the sort of thing where I start the recording doing the commentary live and then I do it after the fact. I do that enough. I don't want to do it on Gran Turismo, but I might have to. Because I think this is the kind of event that's going to require my complete full attention. Specifically this track. I mean, the next one's Nürburgring, so that's going to go... You can get out the way. Yeah. The thing is, I can completely get into like 5th or whatever very easily with this car, because it out-accelerates everything else. It's just getting past the people that have the exact same car as you, because the AI do not... I mean, I'm sure they are, but they do not seem to be affected by the water as badly. And you cannot see a thing. Apparently I'm supposed to be braking. Like, I had no idea the braking line was on there. I went 6th. And as soon as we go around the chicane, they will have accelerated halfway up here right now. See? Told you. Like, I don't understand how we are supposed to be able to catch up at some points. I mean, I suppose it's late braking, but I don't really want to do that in the rain, like as I'm going off the track like that, see? And the worst corner, by the way, is the one right at the end here. I've always had issues with this, even in Forza. I cannot ever seem to get the braking point right. I mean, yes, I'm late braking, but I always seem to either under or oversteer around it as well. Right, that's better than I had on the past few attempts. But can I do that on the second lap again? Who knows? But yeah, this track is also the worst because, you know, it's very short because it's on public roads. So the track, the roads are just, you know, standard single lane, dual, you know, roads that are just made into a track. Oh, I was trying to... Come on, I went completely off the track there, but hopefully I can actually catch up to this Enzo Ferrari. I did before, I'm going to brake here. As I'm slightly drifting. I don't know if you can tell. The worst thing about it is, yeah, I mean, the AI, I like how I was saying the AI is amazing in the rain as it went off the track there, but still. Come on, get past. I've not caught up to it yet, technically. Can't see again. This is kind of ridiculous. No, that's the pit lane. I do not want to be in there. Right, we're in 5th. If we can get past whatever car T. Simon is in, we'd only be in 4th. That's... I want to be in 3rd. I mean, preferably I'd love to be in 1st. There we go, we're in 4th now. We may be able to get 1st. But this is just so annoying. Like, I even looked this up, like, between a restart. And there is actually people on the Gran Turismo forums on GT Planet that were complaining about this event. Like, It's like, oh, what's the best car for this? Because it's really difficult. And I agree. I mean, I know we were International 8 at this point. It's meant to be difficult. But this is a step up in difficulty, right? We're going to hit the brakes late. That was probably a bad idea because we went in the sand, but still, we're still somewhat close to these other Huaras. What's in first then? Is it a McLaren F1? Has it made it into first somehow? Because that was one of the cars that was suggested as well. Right, going to hit the brakes. And I'm going to try and just stay right behind them. There we go. I think I'm going to have to late brake them. I can't see though where the track is at all now. Genuinely, I cannot see a thing. I think I'm supposed to be braking. Yes, right, okay. Get past the... Thank God I'm in first now, right. Now I just need to not mess this up. Which, knowing me, is still a complete possibility. I mean, no wonder my... Oh, by the way, I am using a different controller. Still DualShock 3, but I'm using a different controller than I was, not in the last episode, but last week, and what I was using in Gran Turismo 1. I'll have to go back and I'll have to, even though I said Gran Turismo 1 is now on a hiatus, I might have to go back and try it again, because I discovered during Ratchet & Clank 2, last week, you've seen a video entitled, like, my DualShock 3 is broken or something like that. It's true, it's broken. It was doing like phantom ghost inputs that I wasn't actually doing, so I do wonder at some points when I was having, I mean, like with steering and stuff sometimes, or accelerate, like I do wonder sometimes if recently that's been the cause of some issues, especially in Gran Turismo 1, considering the camera was looking back like randomly without me pressing the L1 button. So that's definitely that. So I do also wonder if that was what was affecting some of like my time on that event, because if it wasn't accepting me pressing A properly, or if it was like as I was going and it was just hitting the brakes when I didn't want it to. I wonder if that was a thing. And I suppose there's only one way to find out, right? And that's to do it. Although I guess I'll be doing that without commentary as well. That is one thing I'll do without commentary. I'm going to try and focus on those, doing that license test without commentary. And then it will come back. Right, there we go. We've got 3 stars. Now I guess we're going to move on to the final event, which of course I've not played yet, but it's the Nürburgring one. So we'll see how this goes. Right, okay, here we go. We're going to do the Nürburgring like I said. That is a very long straight. Well, that's the straight of the Nürburgring though, isn't it? So it's 15 miles. So this is, it's 1 lap, which is good. But the thing about the Nürburgring is it's also very thin at points. I assume that the Nürburgring is in Gran Turismo 7. Like I said, I've not got that far yet. That'd be a thing. I want to see how good looking it looks. in that game. The issue with Gran Turismo 7 is that these themselves, these Gran Turismo 6 videos, because I render everything at 1080p 60 frames per second for, you know, better video quality and all that, they take a decent, like, I don't understand quite why. It really should not take my computer that long to render them, but it does. But yeah, the thing is with... Oh, come on. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you, but you... Hang on a second. Oh, are we on, like... Oh, are we on the proper, like, really long okay. I was gonna say. It's like, hang on. This is, like, the short version of the Nürburgring. But then I was like, we must be on the extremely, like, long version of the Nürburgring that includes both tracks. Which, that'll be fun. Yeah, okay. Okay, car. You just had absolutely no braking at all for that corner. Full on brakes. Just turned and went into the sand. Okay, now I love how that just turned to hit the brakes there for me. I was going and it was just like, oh, you're going too fast there. That 1 mile an hour was making me go too fast around the corner. Apparently. Yeah, it said it was the 15-mile track version, so what? I'm going to try and make this the SLS AMG here. Oh no, it wasn't. That wasn't an SLS AMG, was it? It was a bloody Aston Martin of some kind. Here we go, we're getting onto the proper Nürburgring now. I think we were just on the GT circuit part of it. For like, I think it's for like touring cars and stuff like that. Here we go, we're on the proper Nürburgring now. And things are probably going to get very dicey. I've said before as well, I want to do like the old Gran Turismos. And I mean, I tried to start with Gran Turismo 1, did not work. That was a terrible corner, and yet it almost succeeded because I didn't lose a place and I am still right behind this car. I may as well just cheat and go on the grass here like that. I don't want to do stuff like that, but who cares, right? Alright, we've got a little bit of a straightaway here. And I gotta hit the brakes because we're going towards a sharp corner. Now I have not driven the Nürburgring in real life. However, I have driven it in many video games. And there are still corners. I mean, granted, it's been a very long time since I've driven the Nürburgring in a video game. Like Forza or whatever, but yeah, there are still corners where I'm like, well, there are lots of corners that I remember, and lots of corners where I'm like, I forgot that was even here. There we go, force that Enzo onto the thing. This is my favourite section of the... Well, actually, I have two favourite sections. Actually, well, if you want to be pedantic, no, I have three. I have this. This is my favourite section. I'll try and point them out when I get to them. Right, so about there, that, like, coming out of that corner that we had before here, that was, I don't know why that's a favourite section of mine, it just is. And then, well, I'll point, like I said, I'll point the other two out. I mean, I think you can guess what one of them is. It's that, I forgot what the name of it is. It's the, you know, the corner where you sort of are basically at an angle. Oh, going off the track again. But so's the AI, so I'm okay with that. And we used it to get around it. I think it's this section here that I like as well. As we're going down. into the valley and then back up. Yeah, it's here. I like this section. Like I said, not exactly sure why I like this section. Maybe it's just the... I mean, I like it in time trial mode, I should say. Oh my god, I didn't even realise I was in second. Can we get past this FXX? That's what it is. God. Don't know what I was trying to say. One thing I've done... Well, one of the first things I ever did in this game, actually, when I got it... I never did it on camera. I mean, when I actually got it... was I got... Oh, was it in Gran Turismo 5? It was on the PS3 version of Gran Turismo. It was one, right. I drove the Schwinn wagon on the Nürburgring here, and you know that ramp bit that we were going up there was not fast enough to get up there. I could not complete this circuit. Right, we are ahead. I'm going to try and obviously stay in first. That may be difficult considering we're going off the track and now turning into the wall. This FFX is keeping... Or FXX. I need to remember it's 2 X's, not 2 F's. It's right up me. It was alright when it was a McLaren. But that car's literally designed for this track. To be fair, a lot of cars are designed for the Nürburgring these days. Or they were at the time of this game coming out. There we go, I've got a little bit of thing here. This is my third favourite. Well, it's actually my favourite section out of the entire... I don't know why. I think it's more in Forza. That seems to be more exaggerated. Than it is there. Oh, my phone vibrated and then my wrist vibrated because of my smartwatch. So if you heard that, apologies, but I guess I'll have to check that after the race. Can't believe we're setting like a 7-minute lap at the moment in the rain. I think we are going to have the long straightaway section as well. But obviously we're going to have to turn onto the GT circuit. I think that's what it's called. If I'm probably completely wrong, but here we go. I think we're turning onto the... No, we're not. We're almost at the straight. Not fully yet. But we will be. Here we go. Right, I think we're going on to the... No, still not. It's round here somewhere. I know that much. And we weren't going fast enough to leave the track there. Here it is. We have like this corner section that's coming up, and then I think it's a straightaway. We're 15 seconds ahead of whoever was in second, which doesn't quite make sense considering they were right up me, but before. But I guess I can drive better in this now in the rain. Or maybe it's that stability that's helping me. I don't know. Right, here we go. Here's the straightaway. Now I need to try and remember that I need to hit the brakes for the GT circuit. Because while this is fun, do not want to hit the wall at the end. I'm going to start hitting the brakes now. Or I should say I'm starting to lift off the acceleration. Here we go, there we go. Can't believe I actually made it round that corner there just fine. Here we go. It's where I've got to brake heavy. Because we'll be coming up to that section of the track. Oh no, we immediately just turned straight on it. Onto the straightaway here. Well, there we go. Voila, finished. That took just under 10 minutes. We don't really need to see a replay. I kind of wish that Gran Turismo had like an option where you could disable that. Maybe it does, I don't know. We earned 73,000 credits for that, I'm happy. Right then, like I said, next week, the first episode that we're going to be doing is that we're going to be doing like those 3 races that we need to get first place on. So it was the Dream Car Championship, I believe it was, the GT Kart Shifter, and then the Group GT3 Series. Yeah, the Dream Car Championship, the GT Kart Championship 125 Shifter, and the Group GT3 Series. Then we're going to do, later in the week, we're going to be doing the Gran Turismo NASCAR Cup. And then we'll be moving on to the Mission Race, Coffee Break Challenge, and more make races. So yeah, I've been RobtheMod. Thank you very much for watching part 78 of Gran Turismo 6 on the PlayStation 3, and I will see you next week for more. Ta-ra!